Welcome, esteemed global audience and dedicated connoisseurs of the Turkish cinematic landscape, back to News Around. You have entered a sanctuary of storytelling where we navigate beyond the superficial glitz of the red carpet to uncover the profound human narratives that define our most cherished icons. Today, we are not merely discussing a tabloid rumor. We are unfolding a deeply poignant chronicle of love, autonomy, and the revolutionary way two individuals are redefining the concept of a lifelong partnership. We are diving into the heart of the latest revelation involving the incomparable Kerem Bürsi and Ursil. Before we embark on this literary journey into the depths of their recent emotional milestone, we invite you to anchor yourself within the News Around community. Please subscribe to our channel, activate the notification bell so you never miss a chapter of these unfolding stories, and if you find value in our in-depth, artistic reporting, we encourage you to click the join button. By becoming a member, you provide the vital support that allows us to craft these expansive narratives. Also, don't forget to like this video and prepare your thoughts for our discussion in the comments section. Now, let us peel back the layers of a contract that turned out to be a testament of the soul. The global entertainment sphere has once again been sent into a state of profound introspection by an incident that transcends the typical boundaries of celebrity gossip. Kerem Bürsi and Ursil, a duo whose every gesture is scrutinized by millions, have found themselves at the center of a narrative that is as sensitive as it is transformative. While the word contract usually evokes images of cold, clinical legalities and the defensive partitioning of assets, the document currently being discussed in the hushed corridors of the industry is of an entirely different nature. It appears that during the meticulous preparations for their impending union, Kerem Bürsi introduced a clause so unexpected and so deeply rooted in emotional intelligence that it has effectively rewritten the script for modern celebrity relationships. According to those within the couple's most trusted inner circle, this was not a standard prenuptial provision designed to protect wealth or establish exit strategies. Instead, Kerem sought to create a legal and emotional Magna Carta for Han's sovereignty. When the news first broke that Kerem had insisted on a specific, non-negotiable addition to their marriage agreement, the initial reaction from the public was one of cautious skepticism. In a world where high-profile marriages are often viewed through a lens of suspicion, the phrase marriage contract initially felt distant and perhaps even exclusionary. However, as the specific intent behind this clause began to surface, that coldness was replaced by a wave of collective admiration. Kerem's motivation was singular. To ensure that Han's light, her professional aspirations, and her fundamental right to self-determination would remain untouched by the complexities of married life or the pressures of the industry. The revelation of this clause did more than just spark a conversation, it triggered a visceral reaction from Ursil herself. Reports suggest that as the legal language was translated into the reality of Kerem's devotion, Han found herself overwhelmed by a cascade of silent, crystalline tears. These were not the tears of someone feeling trapped by a legal boundary, but the tears of a woman who, perhaps for the first time in the relentless glare of the spotlight, felt completely and undeniably seen. Kerem's articulating of his vision for their future was described by onlookers as a moment of profound intentionality. He reportedly emphasized that this provision was purely emotional and spiritual, rather than material. Behind the scenes, the actor's words have become the stuff of legend. He is said to have argued that a partnership should never be a cage, but rather a launchpad. His specific insistence that Han's dreams and personal boundaries be guarded by a written vow was his way of promising that he would never be the shadow that dims her brilliance. I refuse to let Han ever feel marginalized or pressured by the expectations of our union, Kerem reportedly told their advisors. He spoke of the inevitability of change, how life evolves and circumstances shift, but he remained adamant that Han's right to remain her authentic self must be an immutable constant. It was this specific declaration of respect for her individuality that caused the actress to lose her composure, experiencing a moment of emotional release so powerful that she remained speechless for a significant duration, her feelings finding their only possible expression through her tears. We want to pause for a moment and turn the lens toward you. In an era where independence is so highly valued, do you believe that a contract of respect like the one Kerem Bürsi proposed is the future of healthy relationships? Do you think more couples should put their emotional boundaries in writing? Also, Which other Turkish couples would you like us to cover with this level of detail? Please share your thoughts in the comments, we read every single one. And if you haven't yet, hit that like button and subscribe to stay connected with the News Around family. To understand why a simple paragraph in a document could elicit such an intense reaction from Hande Ursil, one must look toward the historical context of her journey. Hande has often been a figure of immense resilience, navigating a career and a personal life that have both been subject to intense public and private pressures. In previous interviews, she has subtly touched upon the importance of being understood, a need that often went unfulfilled in the past. There is a sense among those who know her well that she has occasionally felt caught in the crossfire between her professional ambitions and the restrictive expectations of previous relationships. This special clause added by Kerem acts as a protective veil, covering those old wounds and offering a sense of security that she has long yearned for. When Hande reportedly whispered to a friend, "For the first time, I felt that someone not only loved me but truly comprehended the essence of who I am," she was acknowledging the end of a long period of self-defense. The realization that she no longer has to justify her career choices, her roles, or her need for personal space within the context of her marriage provided an immense sense of psychological relief. It is claimed that she told Kerem, through her tears, that his understanding was the very reason she felt capable of building a life with him. The contract, in this sense, was not a barrier to their love, but the very foundation of its longevity. The rumors circulating within the upper echelons of the entertainment industry suggest that this agreement guarantees Hande absolute freedom in her professional life. It explicitly states that she will never be pressured into or away from any project, scene, or creative endeavor based on the marriage. Kerem's reported statement, "I will never allow Hande's light to go out," has resonated deeply with fans who have watched her grow as an artist. This approach is being hailed as an unconventional prenuptial agreement, one that prioritizes the psychological and emotional health of the partners over the distribution of assets. Kerem Bürsi reportedly spent a significant amount of time consulting with legal experts to ensure the language of the clause was as airtight as it was poetic. His philosophy, as shared with a confidant, is that marriage should not be characterized by two people limiting each other's horizons, but rather by the active creation of space for one another to flourish. This sentiment has quickly gone viral, with fans across social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram celebrating Kerem as a paragon of modern masculinity and a devoted partner. The strength of their bond is seen not just in their public appearances, but in these quiet, revolutionary acts of respect that happen away from the cameras. At News Around, we strive to bring you stories that matter, stories that reflect the evolving nature of the stars we admire. If you find these deep dives into the emotional lives of Kerem Bürsi and Hande Ursil more engaging than standard news snippets, please consider supporting our mission. By clicking the join button, you become a patron of our channel, ensuring we can continue to provide this level of detail and literary quality. Also, don't forget to subscribe and let us know which stars you want to see in the spotlight next. Your engagement is what makes News Around possible. The impact of this emotional incident is expected to be felt throughout the Turkish tabloid world for months to come. It challenges the traditional narrative of celebrity breakups and reconciliations by introducing a level of maturity and foresight that is rarely seen. Hande Ursil's brief but potent statement following the event, "Having someone who cares so much about me is a great blessing," serves as the final punctuation mark on this chapter. It confirms that the tears witnessed by those present were indeed tears of joy, relief, and a profound sense of valuation. As the wedding preparations continue, the atmosphere surrounding the couple is said to be one of intense intimacy and deep conversation. They are moving forward not just as a couple planning an event, but as two individuals who have explicitly committed to protecting each other's souls. The agreement that Kerem introduced has become a symbol of their sincerity. It proves that in a world of artifice, their relationship is built on a bedrock of authenticity. As we conclude this exploration of Kerem Bürsi and Hande Ursil's emotional contract, we are reminded that true love is often found in the details that the public rarely sees. It is found in the willingness to put the other person's freedom above one's own insecurities. At News Around, we will continue to monitor this beautiful journey, bringing you the updates and insights you crave with the depth and respect they deserve. Thank you for spending your time with us today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to News Around, like this video, and join the conversation in the comments section below. Tell us, which celebrities should we profile next? And if you want to support us further, please consider clicking the join button. We are honored to have you as part of our community. Until our next deep dive, stay inspired, keep believing in the power of understanding, and thank you for watching News Around.